The Nigerian stock market has always been a captivating narrative of resilience and opportunity, but September 2024 may go down in history as a pivotal month for savvy investors. With global markets facing volatility due to rising interest rates, inflation, and geopolitical tensions, Nigeria became a shining beacon for those looking for both stability and growth. My guy, have you subscribed to our channel yet? What are you waiting for? To encourage us, why not like and share this? Please hit the like button now. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment. Now, back to the business at hand. The unforeseen boom in September 2024. September 2024 saw Nigeria's stock market outperform several global and African counterparts. The NGX All-Share Index posted a 1.95% gain, an impressive uptick that delights many analysts. Key drivers behind this impressive surge were a combination of robust corporate earnings, strategic government reforms, and foreign capital inflows. Nigeria has been in the spotlight recently due to an aggressive economic reform package introduced by the new administration. These reforms have included loosening restrictions on the forex market, improving ease of business regulations, and ramping up infrastructure projects aimed at boosting domestic production. While Western markets, particularly in the US and UK, struggled with inflationary pressures and concerns over stagnant growth, Nigeria's economic narrative seemed to stand in contrast. The energy sector, particularly oil and gas, surged on the back of rising global crude prices, while financial and telecommunications sectors provided much-needed diversification to the local economy. For investors comparing returns in Nigeria versus major economies like the USA, UK, or even neighboring African markets like South Africa and Kenya, Nigeria offered a compelling opportunity. In the US, while tech stocks rebounded slightly from their mid-year slump, the S&P 500 ended September with a modest 1.2% gain. The UK's FTSE 100 fared even worse, with a flat 0.4% increase burdened by sluggish consumer demand and rising interest rates. South Africa's JSE also posted relatively muted returns, facing challenges in its mining sector amid global commodity price fluctuations. In contrast, Nigeria's top-performing sectors provided double-digit returns for investors. Stocks like Seplat Energy PLC, Oando PLC, and Caverton Offshore Support saw massive gains, with Seplat Energy shares soaring 16%, driven by increase in its production output and rising price. The same goes for Oando PLC, after just recently acquiring 100% of Nigerian Agip Oil Company for $783 million, and Caverton Offshore Support shares rose by more than 50% in September alone. The key to outperformance: Africa's rising giant. What made Nigeria's stock market stand out in September 2024 wasn't just the sheer growth in numbers, it was the country's strategic positioning in Africa's fast-evolving economic landscape. While other African countries faced fiscal pressures or struggled with political uncertainty, Nigeria's reforms underlined its commitment to becoming an investment hub. Global investors have begun to recognize this trend, and capital inflows increased in September, further lifting stock prices. With the naira stabilizing after a series of government interventions, the risk perception in Nigeria started to shift, attracting not just African investors but also institutional investors from Europe and Asia looking for higher returns. How to profit in Nigeria. If you had invested in Nigeria's stock market in September, your portfolio would be up significantly compared to investments in the US or UK markets. The question now is, how can investors continue to capitalize on Nigeria's potential? Focus on growth sectors. Telecoms, financial services, and infrastructure companies are the backbone of Nigeria's economic growth. Stocks like MTN Nigeria, Access Bank, Seplat Energy, Dangote Cement, and Julius Berger are poised to continue their upward trajectory. Diversify locally. Beyond blue chip stocks, mid-cap companies in agriculture and fintech are gaining momentum as Nigeria diversifies its economy. Keeping an eye on these sectors could yield higher returns. Monitor reforms. Nigeria's government reforms are key to its market's long-term success. Investors need to stay informed about policy changes that could impact currency stability, trade, and foreign direct investment. Betting on Nigeria for future gains. As September 2024 has shown, Nigeria's stock market is not just a player, but a front-runner in emerging market economies. The narrative is shifting, and for investors willing to look beyond the traditional markets of the US and Europe, Nigeria offers a unique blend of growth potential, economic reform, and strategic positioning in the heart of Africa. For more in-depth analysis and timely insights on Nigeria's market trends, subscribe to Moloney Street Re on YouTube, where we break down the biggest investment opportunities with data-driven insights that give you the edge. Don't miss out on the next big market move. Hit that subscribe button and stay ahead of the curve.